And welcome to Overtime, brought to you by KingsCast at www.kingscast.net. I'm Keith Cornelick.
And I'm Chris Kellis.
And this is part 2 of the KingsCast Hockey Zen Mashup.
That's right, we are back with episode number 31 for KingsCast, and I'm excited about this episode, Keith. This is our second chance to sort of go at it with the guys at the Hockey Zen, Chris and Adrian Nadeau.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Hockey Zen TV show. My name's Chris Nadeau, this is my bro Adrian. How's she going?
How's she going, Adrian?
Welcome to round 2 of the mashup between the Hockey Zen and KingCast.
We're going to talk about the game that happened tonight in Edmonton, Alberta, and sort of discuss where we are in the standings in the bet that Chris from Hockey Zen and Keith have.
I know, it's confusing. A lot of Chris's going on.
What are you drinking, dude?
Not coffee.
Cocoa, beer. Let's go cocoa. Nah, beer. We're just cracking a beer, getting ready for round number 2 of the big competition there between KingsCast and the Hockey Zen. Well, I guess it's more of a running bet between Keith and my brother Chris from the Hockey Zen. So here's that. Other than that, I'm going to predict the Oilers will actually win tonight. Sorry, guys, up there and down there in LA. I think the Oilers will take it 4-2.
Hey, I'm Chris from KingsCast. You know, tonight we're playing the Edmonton Oilers, which is always a good game for me because we always win in Edmonton. I'm looking for a 4-2 game tonight. Sorry, Hockey Zen guys.
So the first period's over. LA's up 1-0. Edmonton, after the first 10 minutes, shook the rust off.
Oh, hey everybody. It's Keith from KingsCast, and Brad Richardson just scored. The Kings are up 1-0, and gosh, I really think it's going to be a good night to be a Los Angeles Kings fan.
One thing I can say is I know Chris is a huge competitor, and I know he's at home. He's getting psyched for the game. He's training hard.
Here again at the second intermission. Kings looking good so far. You know, 2-1 Kings going into the third. Dustin Brown had a goal. I'm seeing a pretty utter domination right now. I'm not really that worried going into the third.
Well, at the start of that second period, I was ready to give Gary Bettman a call in the NHL and request that the Oilers play all their games on the road. Jean-Francois Jacques hit Doughty, and then Evenons jumped in and they fought. Jacques did very well against the heavyweight, and I think that sparked the Oilers.
Jean-Francois Jacques just fought right as Evenons. What kind of name is Jean-Francois Jacques for a fighter?
I know, is that a girl name?
The big line for the Oilers came out. Penner, Brule, and Gagne dominated the second period, took the play to the Kings. Quick once again, looked sharp. But heading into the third, it's a 2-1 lead for the LA Kings. I expect this to go right down to the wire as, hopefully Edmonton can tie it up early here, and then we might even see some overtime.
Boom!
Yes!
Another win. Cheers to you. Happy holidays, Chris Nadeau. You're going to be doing some drinking.
Yeah, Adrian, you're looking like a genius.
Yeah, absolute genius. He decided not to jump on any bandwagons or favors the Kings.
4th straight win in Edmonton. That hurts.
I don't really have much to worry about. I'm going to have my beer, watch the game. I think, as everybody knows, I did predict the Kings to make the playoffs back in the episode when Chris picked the Oilers. Last night, this is our post-game recap. Yeah. The Edmonton Oilers played the LA Kings, and the Oilers went down in defeat 3-2.
Yeah, it was a good close game.
Yeah.
Stayed up late here on the East Coast up north. Still got my hat on because it's getting a little chilly around here. But
it is chilly.
It was pretty tight there. I don't know how you're feeling about the race right now.
Well, the Oilers are down 13.
All right, now let's get into the game a little bit. So the first period, Brad Richardson, who I have for Hart Trophy, came in and had a really great goal off a nice pass by Dustin Brown on the 2-on-1. He's really stepped up his game, and secondary scoring for Los Angeles Kings has been absolutely huge.
Yeah, absolutely. With all these injuries that are happening this year, we desperately need this secondary scoring, and so far it's happening.
Going into the game, the keys I thought for the Oilers to win the game Their best players had to be the best players on the ice for them. Pretty much had that. Penner, Gagne, Brule, Horkoff, pretty solid games. Soiree was good. The other thing was not let the Kings on the power play. The Kings had like a 20-second power play. Good job there. And the other thing was to keep Kopitar sleeping. And did Kopitar play?
Okay, so going into the second period, we saw the game start to tighten up a little bit. Saw Dustin Brown get a great goal off a rebounded shot off of Brad Richardson.
Again.
Yeah, Richardson for Hart. Grassroots. Let's go. Richardson for Hart.
Although Brownie was wincing a little bit after that, I got a little worried, Keith.
He ended up coming back to the game. I thought it was a fractured rib. I think we're going to add him to the list of injured Kings. I mean, at this point, the Kings really need to hold open ice tryouts.
Luckily, his name doesn't start with an S.
Not Smith, not Stoll, not Scuderi, not Simmons, so that helps.
Jared Stoll. Does he just have the Oilers flu or something? It never seems like he wants to play against his old team. All of a sudden, mysteriously hurt every game.
Maybe he's got some buddies there that he just, he can't go against or something, or
he's got a
tight-knit group there.
A couple girlfriends back in LA or something.
Sheldon Surrey was a huge factor in the game, Chris, with the first goal for Edmonton, and Patulli absolutely got a nice goal as well, and Sheldon Surrey really made that play happen.
The other thing too is I thought it was a good game, 2-2 going or 2-1 going in the third. Oilers scored it up, tied it up early, 2-2. And all of a sudden, Matt Green, he's turned into an Oiler killer. That guy scored the big goal last game, stopped the goal from going into the net this game.
Dished out some big hits there last night's game, so he's turned into a good defenseman.
No, so kudos to him for playing well. So yeah, 3-2.
Wisnowski, did he play?
Yeah, Wisnowski was not very good actually. He did cause a goal there, and the Oilers D is a little suspect. They gave up maybe few chances, but it seemed like the Kings scored in every chance. And overall, I thought the Oilers took it to them most of the game, and Quick stood on his head and stole the game for him.
What do you know, towards the end of the third period, this crazy Kings team that I can't believe is actually playing for us this year came back and scored a goal, took the game winner by Sean O'Donnell, of all people.
So yeah, and then all of a sudden, John Leclerc's twin brother scores his first goal in 158 games. Sean O'Donnell, the winning goal. What the heck is that?
Yeah, I was having flashbacks to '93 there.
Sean O'Donnell went 157 games without a goal. Got the game winner tonight. Awesome. Oh, it's usually asked me after the game, how does it feel to score? He said different.
Like that's Edmonton. You're champs. You're winners. You come in, after a 5-game winning streak on the road, and you show up like that. No wonder Pat Quinn's ticked off. That's just terrible.
Play some old videos from the '80s or something in the dressing room. Get Gretzky.
So as of right now, Kings fans, we are again at the top of the Western Conference. We have sole possession. Nobody has 47 points in the Western Conference, and it feels pretty damn good.
Anyway, disappointing end for me. My liver's gonna take it, but I'm in training, so let's go Oilers.
And now, a bet update. Right now, the Kings sit 13 points higher than the Edmonton Oilers in the standings. So, if the season ended today, Chris Nadeau would have to take 13 shots, Keith.
I'm Jägermeister.
Yeah, I'm getting a little worried about this bet here. I mean, I think that they're going to have a medical official on hand because someone's going to get hurt. He splits it with Adrian a little bit because 13 shots in one sitting.
13 shots for 2 people. I think his whole family needs to get on it. I think,
we'll see where we are
uncles, aunts, dogs. Kings fans and Hockey's Edge fans, your question of the day is, what is your beverage of choice while you're watching a hockey game? Whether you're at the stadium, whether you're at home, whether you're at the bar, what are you drinking?
What about you guys? Let us know downstairs.
Chris, what are you drinking?
You know what? I have a double Jim Beam and Diet Coke.
I do a double Captain and Diet Coke if I'm at Staples Center. If I'm at home, it's Crown Royal on the rocks. It's the Canadian in me.
Well, it used to be beer. I'd like to drink anything that was Moosehead product here from our local brewery here in St. John, New Brunswick. But I think I'm going to have to turn to Jägermeister moving from here on into the end of the season to help get ready for the end of the season. So Jägermeister it is.
No cocoa?
Hot cocoa in between each shot.
For me, I'll take whatever you can give me. I'll take a rum and coke, a beer, coffee.
Not fussy, eh?
I like it all. Red wine. Throw me a bottle of red wine in the seats. I'll sip on that all night if I have to. So anything.
All right, Kings fans, we're wrapping up this episode here. It's been another awesome experience doing the second mashup with the Hockey Zen guys, Chris and Adrian.
Keep your stick on the ice.
Cheers.
I'm Chris Kalazewski.
And I'm Keith Korneluk, and thank you for watching Overtime on KingsCast.
Take care.